What's up? It's Brian Rose, London Real, on the canals here in London. How beautiful is this, right? Running Hackney, just got done with my 10K run, get my mind straight. And look, folks, there's a lot of things going on lately. As you know, as of yesterday, we were banned on LinkedIn, my personal profile, London Real, it's all been completely erased. I realized today that's owned by Microsoft, which probably his biggest shareholder is Bill Gates. See my last interview. We've also been banned on YouTube, banned on Facebook, banned on Vimeo, banned on Dropbox, banned by Ofcom. The list goes on and on and on. And I want to say a couple things about that. First of all, I really appreciate everyone's support. And if you're following the hashtag London Real Army, you can see there's so many of you around the world that are putting up words of support and content and trying to put out our message of freedom of speech. I really believe we all need to be able to say what we want to say and allow other people to listen to that and then make their own decisions. And that's what this entire last week of madness has been all about. But I also wanted to say something very specific to all of you. And that is this one statement. I am not a victim. I am not a victim. I refuse to be a victim in all of this scenario. And I know lately in the past 10 years, and maybe because of social media, we seem to glorify our victims, right? That's the best way to get support on Twitter, is to tell everyone how you've been mistreated. You know, I don't play that. If you look at our previous generation, we used to celebrate the heroes of this world, people that overcame adversity and achieved greatness despite circumstances, like Mahatma Gandhi or Martin Luther King or people like that. You know, we didn't celebrate them because they're a victim. And I don't want you to celebrate me or London Real because we are victims either, because that is living in the past. We all know that person that wants to talk about the glory days of something that happened in high school, you know, the quarterback, or something that happened in the past, but that is self-defeating. I am always looking forward, which means I am never a victim in any situation. I exercise something called extreme ownership, and I was taught this by Jocko Willink, the US Navy SEAL, who we've had twice on London Real, one in the studio right when he started his podcast, and one where we made a small documentary film about him called Lessons from War, where we walked around the HMS Belfast. Both are on our website. But Jocko has something called extreme ownership, and I teach this inside the London Real Academy to all of my students, whether they're my Business Accelerator or my Broadcast Yourself program or my public speaking thing. In the first module, I make them exercise extreme ownership, which means from now on, everything in your life is your fault. It's all you. That means everything. It rains, it's you. Someone gets elected, it's you. You know, something happens on Mars, you take ownership. And this might sound debilitating, like I can't hold all that up, but actually it's the opposite. It's really freeing. And it means, wow, I'm actually in control of my life. I'm no longer a subject to my environment, to my education, to my upbringing, to my socioeconomic status. And it's so empowering and yet so difficult, because it's so easy to go back into the victim mode. Oh, look what happened to me. Oh, it's my parents, it's my country, I'm an immigrant because of my race or my religion or blah, 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 right? And it's easy to slip into it. And honestly, this last week, I felt how easy it was, because I've never been a victim on such a grand scale as I have this week, with all of this oppression and censorship and deplatforming and all that stuff. And so it was like, ooh, wow, it's like a warm blanket. Everyone's being really nice and supportive. Now, no. I will not play that. I will not go out like that, because I might as well go back to, you know, heroin and not make myself feel better with something false like that, because it doesn't build character and it doesn't build my future. So I am taking extreme ownership of everything that's happened to me in the last week. I was deplatformed. I was banned from various groups because of what I did. I made the choice to have David Icke on my program, all right? I knew that could have been volatile, and I'll take ownership of whatever happens. And you know what happens when I take that ownership? It's so empowering, because now I can figure out a solution. Yeah, I'm not complaining anymore. I'm not the victim of some big conspiracy. I'm creating solutions, and that's what I'm doing right now. I am building right now a platform for the future that will make us completely independent of any of these networks. I am also building an incredible network in all of you, the London Real Army, and we're gonna make it to where we don't have to whine and complain about all of these things blocking us, right? We can now be empowered, and that's the beauty of this extreme ownership mindset. So big shout out to Jocko Willink, and if you haven't checked his stuff out, please do. And again, this is the beauty of what I do here at London Real. I have people on my show and I listen to their opinions, and you can make the choice and you can decide. You know, some people don't like Jocko because he was in the army and he was a SEAL and he killed people in Iraq. You know, who knows? Maybe in another time they would ban him from being on my episode. You know, maybe YouTube would ban him, and then you wouldn't have that idea in your head, so you could learn and express this idea of extreme ownership. And that's what I've been doing for the last 9 years, and that's what we're going to continue to do. Again, as Ice-T said, I can't put a cut on the product. We are going to continue regardless of putting out the editorial content we believe in, which is, I believe that people should be allowed to express their opinions, and we are an advocate for free speech, and we are a platform for free speech, and that's what we're going to do. And so again, just want to make it clear, I super appreciate the support, but we together are building something for the future to where we can empower ourselves and put our own message out. And we will no longer be victims of our governments, of our regulators, of our Silicon Valley overlords. God bless them right now. You might be watching this on one of those things right now. And look, I appreciate them. Honestly, thank you. And I sent a message yesterday on Easter. I said, I send love out to all of you. And I do send love out to you because you're giving me a lesson. I'm learning. Life is happening to me, right? I'm sorry, for me, not to me, right? If it was happening to me, I'm a victim. Look at all this stuff. No, it's happening for me. This is amazing what's happening this week. It's building me into a stronger person, a better communicator. It's uniting all of us around one message. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, LinkedIn. Thank you, Offcon. Thank you. And that's what this is all about. And so just want to make that clear. I'm not a victim. You're not a victim. Together we are stronger. Together we will move forward. I will have a few announcements in the next couple days about how you can help me build this platform for the future. If you are not part of the London Real Army, join it now. Hashtag London Real Army. You can post content everywhere. Go to my website to learn more about that, londonreal.tv. And also, I'll be getting also some merch out there. Everybody's wanting t-shirts and coffee cups and stuff. London Real Army stuff coming in the next day or two. Again, just show other people that you're behind me. I'm running the canals here. I'm seeing people, they're yelling out to me, they're shouting out to me, and I so much appreciate the support. This is not a joke here. This is our chance to create something that can never be taken away from us. This is the independent freedom platform that we can put these messages out, and I'm gonna be a part of it. And again, I thank these platforms for what they've done. So that's it from Brian Rose with London Real. You can follow my run on Strava today. One of the people joked, until they ban me from Strava, okay? So you can follow me there and watch my runs, get out there and get physical, and let's go London Real Army. Join the resistance, join London Real, and let's do this.